I have the pleasure tonight of being joined by Dr. Ted Fischer. So let me give a quick little introduction. Dr. Fischer is a professor of anthropology and director of the Center for Latin American Studies at Vanderbilt University. He's also an author, a book I'm reading right now called The Good Life. And he's also the founder of NutriPlus, which is also a social enterprise, just like MPACT is. And their mission is centering on combating chronic malnutrition. And they've developed a product called Manny Plus, of which we're going to learn a lot more about right now. So, Dr. Fischer, thanks again for taking time out of your busy life to spend a few minutes.
It's my pleasure, Eric. You know how much I admire the good work that you're doing with Impact, and so it's a treat for me to be able to be here with you.
Thank you. Well, if you want to know more about Dr. Fischer, we're just going to get into a tiny bit of the story tonight, but tedfischer.org, and you can learn more about his books and other content for world changers there. Lots and lots of layers of things to talk about. We only have a little bit of time tonight, so we're going to get right into it, but I don't want to jump too far ahead without making sure people hear your mission for your social enterprise, NutriPlus. And so the website is stated like this: to develop and produce products to combat malnutrition, distributed in a way that maximizes the social impact and provides economic opportunities for the farmers, which I thought was fascinating because no wonder our organizations are such a good match, because there's a lot of value match there in those statements for sure.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the reason we are both looking for market-based solutions to the problems that face countries like Guatemala. And I think we're, to pat ourselves on the back a little bit, I think Impact and what we're doing, we're really on the cutting edge of that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, so let's start with a brief backstory of what led up to the start of NutriPlus.
Yeah, so it actually started, we are focused on Guatemala and Central America more broadly, but we're based in Guatemala. The project had its origins actually in Mozambique. I was over there on a trip with some physicians looking at HIV clinics and seeing what kind of economic opportunities could we look for these patients in these clinics. And a lot of malnutrition, and people were being given products that were made in France and the United States. And I was like, this is crazy. Why would you're probably importing those peanuts, if it was a peanut-based product, to France and then making it in this high labor cost country and shipping it back. So we should do something local. So we thought about doing it in Mozambique, and it's a really tough place to do business. And I have long ties to Guatemala. And so we moved this to Guatemala. And that was about 6 years ago we started down this road.